Your appearance is your largest asset. You're gonna do some whole shit.
If that is not the truth, people will lead into their relationships based on what they value themselves most for. If what you value yourself most for is the way that you look, your integrity will only be skin deep.
There's a girl that can go online and put her ass on Instagram and make more money than the guy that laid the road for me to get here. We have what we value out of line in regards to what makes this world go round. It's probably one of the most unjust things in the world. The guys that work with their hands make this world go round. There is no doubt about it. Without a plumber, there is no toilet. Without electricity, there's no lights in here. There's no cameras. There's no microphone.
And yet, for some reason, even though women know that men don't value what comes easy for women, and they have this kind of behavior, they still expect to get protection from these kind of men, even though they don't respect these kind of men themselves. Ironic, ain't it? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So today we are going to be discussing more 304 behavior and why women do not deserve our protection if this is how they're going to behave. Now, I've been meaning to cover this for a while, but there's been so many incidents after another happening. I figured I'd just kind of cover it all in one video. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the next clip.
I stand with India Ari for speaking out against twerking at Essence Fest. Thank you, sis. So we got all these hoes out here splitting their asses and vaginas wide open. Yeah, she ain't had no panties on. And you got every infection and you want to eat that shit, but you done had it. You done drug it all across the goddamn floor. The janitors and shit done drug the nasty mop, the mop water, and you done put your womb, the damn portal of life and death. You just put the shit on the floor and drag it around like a goddamn bitch in heat. That's what I see. You know how dogs look when they drag their ass around because they got worms? That's what I see with all this twerking. Like, what the fuck is in your ass? You need to get out so much. Sit down. Just, you don't know what to do with your energy. The truth, check your sisterhood. Check the next time you see that Cardi B video and you twerking and twerking. Ask yourself, what the fuck am I twerking for? How is this edifying my community? How is this edifying me? How is this edifying my children? When I shake my naked ass on stage and get out in front of the world and put my camera on, what am I representing about my black community? What am I saying about my legacy? I'm representing my mother, my father, my ancestors. And right now you at war and all you represent is some slaves that's been dumbed down, you've been brainwashed, and you've been fucked into submission. So now all you want to do is fucking just stay down.
Probably gonna get me unfollowed, but here it is anyway. I don't want to hear nothing else about black women being the most disrespected person in America. I don't want to hear it no more, because until we ready to address the real tea, which is we disrespect ourselves on a level that's astronomically higher than any other race attempting to disrespect us. We follow anybody with a pink, purple, blue front lace wig on. Our morals and mindset is not the same as our grandparents or our grandmothers, and we done abandoned anything and everything to do with decorum and gentleness and femininity. Like, all of that is just a thing of the past, but then we wonder why we so disrespected. This a whole fool. The truth is, you get what you give, and before anybody can learn to respect you, you must lay the blueprint of how you want to be respected. Ain't nobody taking us seriously when all we promote is turning our tails up in the sky and twerking and shaking it like a skunk. We need to get back to what matters, but the truth is we play too much. We want to be entertained all the time, and half of us can't entertain a viable conversation of substance for longer than 20 minutes because our attention span is so low. I already know they're gonna say this video is hating, and I'm a hater, but guess what? I am. I'm hating on the fact that the most beautifully created women on the face of this earth have now been brought low and made to be cartoon characters. Just something for everybody to laugh at. But guess what? They not laughing with us, they laughing at us. And I'm definitely hating on that.
Now, gentlemen, ask yourself this. Would you want to protect what you just saw? Why would you want to protect that? I just find it really weird that these women, yo, for real. And now I'm starting to understand why men who watch my channel feel away when I show frustration and some anger to some degree when I see these channels like this, because it is the hypocrisy is what's funny to me now, because it's like, how can you sit over here and say, okay, I'm gonna behave this way, but you need to protect me regardless of how I behave, regardless of what the outcome or the consequences are, which is a bunch of bullshit.
How dare you?
Oh, and it gets worse, because this is what's going on in the United States. Don't even let me get started on what's going on overseas. Check these next two clips out.
Do y'all need me to drive this bitch? Because what the f is the problem? Let's go!
Hear that mouth? They feel like they can do that in any country and just disrespect those men. That's not America. Did you hear that mouth? And then they say, why don't black men protect us? We cannot protect a mouth. We can't. Learn to shush it.
The bitch is there. I'm trying to get my coochie stretched. I'm trying to get my coochie stretched and eat a ass. Eat a nigga ass. We be eating ass today in London. Period, baby. I'm trying to get this coochie stretched.
Wait a minute, what the hell? What is that?
She belongs to the streets.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Just when you thought the women twerking in Ghana was gonna be the icing on the cake, then you got this, what her name is, Suki Hana, whatever this woman name is, got her talking and acting ratchet like this in London. See, this is another reason why we keep telling these women that y'all can't do what we do overseas. Y'all can't. Y'all don't even know how to behave overseas. I really think there are just certain people that should not get a passport. And women who behave and act like this have no business having passports and traveling overseas. That was embarrassing to watch. That was actually pretty damn cringe. Did you see the white lady that kind of stopped and was looking around like, what the hell is going on? And then her friend got the nerve to stop and start clapping her cheeks. Enabling this shit. They really think this is okay. And y'all want men to protect. This is the culture that y'all want men to protect. This is the culture that y'all are pushing and trying to shove down men's throat and say, you gotta protect me, regardless of what country I'm in. This is crazy, man. Like, I can't believe what I just watched. Oh, and unfortunately, I don't want to take the chance of showing y'all that clip of the women twerking in Ghana, but they were doing that where slaves used to be at, on top of that. And they thought that was some kind of tribute. That just go to show you how screwed up these women are in the head. Bro, and then TikTok is so bad that Global Passport Crew, y'all should check out his TikTok. It's called International Gent. This man got sent a warning for harassing and bullying simply because he called out the behavior that y'all just saw in that last clip. They're trying to strike him for harassment and bullying just because he said he doesn't approve of that behavior. Can you imagine that? This is one of the reasons why I react to so many TikTok clips, because not only does it show you the hypocrisy that we're dealing with, it shows you that TikTok is embracing this hypocrisy. They're embracing it. This is nuts, man. I really don't know what else to say about this. Let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification, that way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel blog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, pinned in the comments, as well as my latest mixtape, The Genesis. And if you want to purchase the merch, spreadshot.com. Link is also in the description as well. So until the next video, y'all, deuces.